Ay, 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 ay.
JoJo reference.
Bring the beat life like Jorno.
Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today I want to talk about the hunt path, or more specifically the hunt path feels mid or obsolete, because we all know how good Dr. Ratio is, because one, he is by far one of the best hunt characters we ever gotten, and I do believe Dr. Ratio is a fantastic unit for sure, especially a free unit, but at the same time having one good character doesn't fix the problem hunt is facing, and especially how the content is designed. The hunt path really has like this uphill battle it's facing, and I want to talk about it. But before I continue onward, if you can just subscribe to the channel, it will mean the world to me, and also follow me on Twitter as well. Alright, back to the video. So what do I mean by hunt have a uphill battle? Well, let's look at a hunt and the design of hunt. Hunt is mainly single target unless you count Seele with resurgence. So like hunt is supposed to be the path you use for like bosses and stuff, because for the high single target damage they're supposed to be the best at killing bosses, and that is true. And with that strength, they also have the drawback of not being too good in AoE situations, because they have none. Shocking, I know, right? So in situation where you're fighting bosses, ideally you would use a hunt character, but when you start doing the harder content of the game, you'll see that hunt characters aren't really favored. Like, don't get me wrong, you can use hunt characters to clear MOC, but the way how they design content in MOC, hunt characters have a much harder time than destruction units, because for how the formatting works, one, they have either elite with a boss or two elites at the same time. Like, it's nothing crazy. Like if it were 3 enemies at the same time, then we have like a problem, but just 2. But at the same time, this is supposed to be the MOC that meant for Dr. Ratio, you will think you just have one big boss that's very tanky, but no, it doesn't really. It have Kafka with the other elite, the robot elite, and yeah, Dr. Ratio can definitely clear it for sure, especially if you have the right amount of investment. But the problem with hunt is the fact that they get overshadowed by destruction and MOC, and they're basically useless in pure fiction. So in a sense, other than Dr. Ratio, hunt is in an interesting spot, because one, it can get the job done, but the problem is they're like better options. But there is a silver lining to this, because one, we can assume the newer hunt characters that are going to be coming out in Penacony will be very strong, because we've seen how strong they can make Dr. Ratio. So I think it's fair to say they upping up the scaling of newer hunt units, and since we saw like an erudition meta with pure fiction, maybe they might add some type of boss rush game mode to where we can see hunt characters have like their own time to shine, and can make some less viable hunt units like regular Dong Hong, or any hunt character that want to fight bosses like Su Shang, Yang Xing can have their own place where they feel viable in their own right. Like, I do think it's likely, because one, having a new game mode would make you want to build more characters up, because for pure fiction, not a lot of people had a built up Herta or Himiko up, but now with pure fiction, those units are almost a must to do pure fiction. So I would love to see some type of boss rush game mode. But as I said before, I don't think hunt is bad, because for one, there are also really good hunt units, being Seele. Even though she's technically not the best, again, she's still a stable DPS. Topaz getting a lot of value, because now thanks to Dr. Ratio, Jinyuan, Himiko, she gotten a lot better over time. Then after that, there's Su Shang, who actually really good, especially if you get Eidolon, so you can go like the break effect set on her. So like when you're fighting a boss that weak to physical, she's actually really solid. Yang Xing, even though he kind of fell off the Jinglu, because Jinglu is legit such a better version of Yang Xing. Like, Yang Xing is good, but if you have Jinglu already, like legit, there's no reason to use Yang Xing, so rip Bozo, I guess. Then you have normal Dong Hong, and he's fine, but I think he's by far the weakest hunt character in the game by default. And lastly, you have Dr. Ratio himself, and I think you know how strong Dr. Ratio is. He by far the strongest hunt character in the game. Like, as I keep saying over and over again, I don't think hunt is bad, but at the same time it does get overshadowed by destruction very easily. Like, the hunt path just need more love, and I think it can have its own place for sure. We just have to have a little more patience, and yeah, that's about it, because with all that said, I think that everything I want to talk about for today's video. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for sure, and let me know what I should do next, and let me know what you guys think, what I have to say. You agree with me or you disagree? Let me know down below, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna kill you. Meh. I probably might kill you, but at the same time, still comment anyways, because I love that stuff. But anyway, final thought is, I think Hunt is fine, but at the same time, it does get overshadowed very easily. But with more new Hunt characters on the horizon, I think Hunt will just be just fine. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, because I post daily videos every single day, and follow me on Twitter or X or whatever the hell you want to call it. And with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye. Yay, I say Bronya.